with Devon Aoki at the opening of
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Undead.
Could you tell us a little bit about how you got involved with the film?
It was sort of through Jordan. He was a friend of mine, and he sent me the script, and then I was also friends with Jake as well. And then I really loved the script, and I heard great things about you too. It seemed like a great project.
Can you tell us a little bit about like how it's different, like working on indies with friends than as opposed to working on bigger budget films? What's the difference between the two?
Well, I think on most films you sort of become a little family. You're usually traveling, you're away from home, and you know the people that you're working with become your home away from home, your family away from you know your actual family. And that was it was very much like that on this one, but even more so because we were all sort of, it was very tight knit little group of us, and we were kind of, you know, I was staying at a friend of, you know, Jordan's apartment, and we were always together, and we got to sort of interact so much, and it was one of the greatest experiences for me because I felt like not just the film being such an awesome project and, you know, people being 100% behind it and everyone really pushing for the film, because I felt that all the actors in this really wanted to see it go and really kind of, you know, felt so close to it. And the reason for that, not only because we believe in everyone that worked on it, but also because we became so close, and that's the most wonderful thing. You know, it's one of the greatest, one of my greatest, certainly work experiences, personal experiences ever, because I feel very strongly for everyone that worked on this.
I'll never forget when you had to fly to London to do the Zach Posen show. And then Chanel show. Chanel, that's right. You know, you flew there, then you did the show, then they put you on a plane and you flew back, and then I took you to Middle Village, Queens, to the cemetery at like 6 in the morning. And I was like, Devon, how are you gonna do that? And you're like, I was built for this stuff. Tell us a little bit about another night on the set, which I thought was really great, when we were in Central Park and it was about 4 degrees. What was that like? Oh my
goodness, that was insane. I mean, it was so freezing. Johnny did this, yeah, he did the scene with, we did it together. And it was blistering. It was so cold. You could blow for miles, you know, like smoke, because it was so freezing. But it was so much fun to shoot in Central Park. I mean, it's such an honor to shoot in New York City. Being able to shoot in Central Park at the Alice in Wonderland sort of monument was awesome. I was like, I will just stay here all night long. I don't care if my fingers break off, because, you know, who gets to do that? Who gets to close off a park and like shoot in Central Park in New York City, the most iconic city, the greatest city in the whole world.
Devon Aoki, the star of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Undead, declaring New York the greatest city in the world.
I said it. I said it.
She said it here first, too.